Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra April 15, 2022. Expect to exchange a lot of phone calls and emails from friends today. Communications with others are at the top of your priorities. You have a lot of news to deliver and you'll receive a lot in return. Much of what you hear could be useful in whatever enterprises you're involved with now. The only downside, mental overload. You may feel as if your brain has spent the day running laps around the football field. Otherwise, enjoy. Love and choice are on the agenda today, which could make for a very interesting day indeed. It could be that two men are interested in you, and you have come to a point where you must choose one. Or perhaps your current love has asked you to marry him, and you must decide how to respond. Whatever the situation, try to let yourself be guided by intuition. Matters of the heart should not be made solely by the brain. Sit back and observe the behavior of others today. Take a look at the people around you and figure out what makes them tick. You will find that you can learn a great deal from the actions and mistakes that people have made before. Consider your role models and whom you wish to emulate. Think about the traits that attract you to certain people and work to adopt those traits into your own persona. A social event could put you in touch with someone who's carrying around a lot of bitterness and anger. This probably won't be very pleasant for you, as this person could well see you as the perfect listening post for all their problems. Don't feel you're trapped. Be polite, but make your excuses as soon as you can. There are other friends present whose company you'll enjoy a lot more. You lose your cool very quickly, particularly in difficult talks where you say things that hurt other people. This can place a strain on your relationships in the long term and you will soon regret your words. Always be careful and retain your inner calm. A relaxed attitude helps to clarify matters. You don't miss a thing today. You're like a detective on the case. Whatever you need to see just floats into view naturally, and you should have a much better sense of that one person before sundown. With a grumpy attitude and a rather arrogant mood, you aren't likely to be at your best, and if you feel this way, must avoid dates or meetings with people you care about. Fortunately, your mood changes, you're far more human again, the circumstances you desire are much more likely to occur and fall into place. This should be a powerful day for you. You'll be in the mood to take on huge challenges. You could feel a bit like a superhero, full of confidence and energy. Use this power wisely. This would be a good day to make some resolutions and get your life going in a more positive direction. You'll be ready to make a commitment to change, and you'll be eager to have some new adventures. You're not apt to want to stick to a set routine on this day. Even though this may be something that you generally prefer, today will be different. The energy you'll feel from the presence of this vibration is more likely to see you dancing on tabletops than putting your nose to the grindstone. Go with this. Why not let your hair down and see where the day takes you? The adventure will do you a world of good. While Mars' return to your work sector is going to fire things up on the job front just as we not only prepare to move into the weekend but over Easter, he is here for the next 6 weeks. On the one hand, this means that you don't have to jump into the deep end, but on the other hand, Mars joins an active team of planets that were never going to slow down for anything. Fortunately, as the moon leaves a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, it wraps up a visit that has just put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test. Nearly 6 weeks after Mars not only returned to your romantic sector but arrived aligned with Venus, the planet of love, the warrior planet of the cosmos finally leaves today. Venus left 9 days ago, but Mars has stayed on, continuing to fuel your romantic passions and fighting spirit, and as he leaves, something to keep fighting for. This is the point when it becomes more about the journey. This is your lucky day, so don't waste it. Due to your cheerful and helpful character, you will spend your time doing favors and satisfying the needs and desires of others. To some, you are a figure of judgment, dispensing advice with an affable demeanor. But be careful not to spend all your energy on others. This will be a more profitable day if you dedicate yourself exclusively to yourself. Even if it seems selfish, you'll be glad you did. An administrative concern that has been suspended for too long must be resolved. Take the bull by the horns. Monitor your form and objectively re-evaluate your diet, to be dosed according to your real needs. Passion and determination are in the program. Whatever the field, you have no trouble motivating yourself to move forward and take the lead. Your good humor is contagious and you do not have much to do to seduce your interlocutors. Daily planetary overview. The Leo moon cuddles up with Venus this morning, which should support some much-needed, restorative sleep. This energy is also very healing when it comes to matters of the heart, so you'll likely wake up feeling physically and emotionally balanced. As the afternoon rolls in, we see a shift in the energy when the moon moves from fiery Leo to grounded, sensual Virgo. Check in with your body and do some light stretching if you need to release any tension or stress that accumulated in the last day or so. These vibes are also great when it comes to both financial and internal security, so engage with activities that build up your self-worth and your bank account. When you're done with work for the day, you'll be in the mood to treat yourself, and you should. Virgo energy is all about the finer things in life like good food and luxury. Give yourself permission to do a little bit of online shopping this evening. Just remember to stick to your budget. A tasty dinner is also in order, so set aside some time to cook an awesome meal or grab takeout from your favorite local restaurant. Self-care is also a big theme when it comes to this lunar placement, making it a great time to take a bubble bath and give yourself a mani-pedi. The moon is in Leo, but goes void of course, VOC, after its last aspect to Venus in the very early morning hours, so when most of us wake up we'll be experiencing an immediate frustrating energy. Although the lingering RAM vibration has you still wanting to move ahead at full force, the VOC energy says not so fast, slow your roll. If you move too quickly during this stagnant part of the lunar cycle, you'll almost surely regret it. Everyone is stuck doing their own thing now, and no one wants to listen to anyone else. If you have any virtual work meetings scheduled for this morning, try to use it as more of a brainstorming session than a time to assign actual tasks. The moon finally moves into resourceful Virgo late in the morning, helping you compose your thoughts and slow down your actions. This very steady lunar energy encourages you to make the most of both your natural talents and the resources, including people, that you have at your disposal. In your personal life you'll be seeking pleasure and affection, and all of your senses will be on high alert. The world is so enjoyable now, and you love to take the time to, literally, smell the roses. The sounds around you are music to your ears, the smells are intoxicating. If you're fortunate enough to be able to give loved ones a hug or a lover a kiss at any point today, savor it.